Howdy, folks. This is Jason Fisher with Fisher Gaming once again, and we're here to continue, of course, Zoe Morgan's story. On our last episode, we went back into the past to the 23rd century Drozana station, and we found out that the Trollic radiation was coming from Griffin's comet. And then we are going to have to destroy the comet. But we're going to have to go into the past to do that. So that is what we're up to today. So, and here it is, Night of the Comet. We've determined that the Vidians are using triolic energy of Driffin's comet to see their entry into our phase variants. That is the cause of all the incidences in the neutral zone. But it's far worse than that. It's possible that given the amount of triolic and temporal energy that the comet at the Davidians will be able to destabilize the area of space surrounding the comet enough that it will pull everything into phase variance. In essence, they're trying to steal an entire sector, and the resulting effects to the surrounding space would make the destruction of Romulus look like a popping of a party favor. The only thing we can do to stop it is destroy the comet before the Davidians can use it. It's not enough to do it in the present because the Davidians would still have access to the 23rd century. When the comet moves past Rosanna's station, we would have to destroy it there. We'll need your ship this time, and you can't use the Davidian's portal on the space station. I can help you get through the past, but you'll need to follow my instructions precisely. And we get all these goodies. Or we get to choose one of these goodies. Alright.
Everything we do is for the Empire.
Alright. And take the usual shortcut. Night of the Comet. Now, I've done this before, but it's a little difficult. Okie doke. On we go. There we go. On we go. We'll get there. Incoming hell, Captain. Do you want me to put it through? Yes, on screen. You should feel privileged, Morgan. Very few people ever get to see the system. Klingon intelligence has gone to a lot of trouble to keep it off the navigational charts. This star is ideal for starship pilots. This star is ideal for what starship pilots call a slingshot. You may not have heard of the maneuver because my organization has been working for decades to keep all knowledge of time travel technology secrets. There's simply too much temptation to meddle in the past. It's better for the Empire if people believe that time travel is the stuff of hollow novels and Starfleet boasts. Your best chance of getting back to the point in time where you need to be is to use the starship's gravity to accelerate your ship to such a high speed that you'll be able to access space-time continuum. I've taken the liberty of having the light speed breakaway calculations added to your ship's database. You will need to hit a series of points as you move around the star, and after you make your approach, you should be able to navigate the beacon. Aim for it, and you'll have the correct trajectory for the slingshot. It's a tricky maneuver. If you don't hit each point in the correct order and time it won't work. I hope your helm officer is good. Okay. One more thing. Before you start, I also added a hollow emitter to your vessel. You will need to appear You will appear to be a D7 loyal to the House of Duras, with all the appropriate access codes for the time portal. I would have acquired an actual D7 for you, but you'll need your ship's modern firepower and shields to complete your mission. Don't alter the timeline any more than you have to. Destroy the comet and destroy the Davidian. Destroy the comet to stop the Davidians, but other than that, try to stay out of trouble. I'm risking a great deal allowing you to undertake the mission. We're ready to engage. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we missed the second one. How did we miss the second one? Set up for another pass. Here we go. How did we miss the second one? We flew right through the second one. I know we got through the second one. How did we miss it? How did we miss the third one? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Ah, missed the last one. No, we're gonna. Okay, they say it's a mistake to do it this way, but I'm doing it this way. There we go. Alright, I had just pressed down both buttons on the mouse and then used my mouse to control me. And everybody who gave me any advice says just don't go up and down and don't use it that way, but it worked for me. Now we're waiting for this to slow down in. There we go. Based on the decay of elements in the system, we've arrived approximately 150 years in the past. Incoming hail from the Federation starship Constitution class is identifying itself as the USS Reuben James, putting it on screen now.
Attention, unidentified ship. I am Commodore Jacob Ross, in command of the USS Reuben James. We have been searching for a Klingon vessel reported to have attacked a colony in the Gliese system. You fit the description of the ship we are looking for. Unless you can prove you are not, we will take immediate action.
Captain, the Reuben James is close to the channel of our discharging the weapons. I would rather destroy this troublesome human than his ship. The command warned us not to damage the timeline, however, he cannot be allowed to stop us from completing our mission.
Warning. Ship is
Oh man. Come on. There we go. Now let's take care of this comment.
To any ships in range, please, we need help. I don't know what these things are, but they're all over the station. They're killing people. Please, you have to help us.
Captain, the comet's approaching the station. Its trialic energy is making it easier for the Davidians to manifest. The people on that station don't have any way to fight them. We'll have to help them. Alright, beam to the station. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're getting there, eventually. We'll make it sooner or later. I'm reading multiple Davidian life signs. We'll need to work quickly to clear the station of their presence.
enemy target on center. Enemy combatant in close proximity. Enemy target on center.
Okay. I think that's all of them in here. I think. I wonder what these people are going to say about an Interlachi Walker and a Voth dinosaur. Okay, Captain, I don't think anybody here appreciates the Vidians creating their party. Crashing the party. I am detecting weapons fire, broken glass, and da-da-da, please us. Okay, let's just get to the bottom. Stop the bar fight. Well, we had a bar fight before.
Enemy target on center. Personal shield losing power.
They might know what a horde is, but they're kind of wonder why it's on there. Might as well go ahead and get one more pet. Here we go. Actually, we'll be getting 2 more pets. Way down there.
Enemy target on center. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Not for sure if that oil slick's gonna work on somebody that can float.
Flanking damage detected.
Okay.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
All right.
Enemy target on center.
I think this is where we need to go.
Enemy target on center. Flanking damage detected. Enemy combatants in close proximity. Flanking damage detected.
And I decided to do this in the middle of a fight.
Enemy target on center.
Okay, we get one more group somewhere. Okay. That's over here. Okay, I don't think we're going to be allowed to go through that one yet. Because I know I have to have a little bit of a conversation with one of the other characters first. So, this is it right here.
Enemy targets on sensor. Flanking damage detected.
Pharaoh of Phasers.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Alright.
Not attempt to stop us. We hunger. We must feed. Leave immediately, or I will amplify the time distortion and destroy this station. You will not survive.
Hey, those things are holed up in the lounge, and they've got some of my customers in there with them. The door is barricaded, but a few hits with a phaser should take care of that. Get my people out of there!
Alright. Alright, where's the door? Door's right here. Not this door. This door. Okay, I knew that there was going to have to make some conversation for this.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we almost got him. We almost got him. We went straight for the big guy, didn't we? defeated 100 Vidians. And it's our favorite Scotty.
My, you're a funny-looking one, aren't you?
Yes.
Thanks for the help, friend. What were those things? Damn spirits snuck up on me. I noticed a spike in triolic energy, and I was working to adjust the station's shields to compensate. I went to fetch a hyperspanner, and I was attacked. If you help me, I can finish my repairs before the triolic energy reaches lethal levels. By the way, you can call me Scotty.
Escort Scotty to the shipyard. Okay, Scotty, you're gonna have to at least jog. I guess the doctor would know the importance of exercise, so he probably would jog a little more. Here we go. Not much up here. Got a lockbox. Alright, Scott.
Just as I suspected, the triolic energy is increasing. We'll be cooked like a haggis if we don't do something about it. There is a wee store on this station. The lass who runs it, Cassidy, said they might be getting a supply of the new quantum flux regulators. The Mark II versions. If we had one of those regulators, I could modify the flux coordinating sensors and use them to modulate the shields protecting the station. That would buy us some time. Go find Cassidy. She'll know where they are.
Okay. Talk to Cassidy.
What were those things? They were floating, and one looked at me, and I felt so weak. And then it lifted me up, and oh, it was horrible. Oh, are you looking for something from the store? A quantum what? I'm sorry. I'm just too scared right now to think about selling anything. I'm closing down until I get my wits about me. Maybe it would be best if I packed up and went back to Sherman's planet. I don't know.
What can I do to help?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a nerve tonic would soothe me. A nice stiff one, you know. Can you get one for me?
Okay.
What can I get you?
A nerve tonic?
A nerve tonic? Almost every culture in the galaxy has nerve. Most worlds have multiple variations. Everyone thinks everyone their grandmother made is better than all the rest. Look, I tend bar at a commerce station in the middle of one of this quadrant's busiest trade routes. It's my job to be able to make anything you want, but you gotta be specific. I could make you 14,647 different nerve tonics, 18,397 if you're Boolean. So, what kind do you want? Tell you what, one of the waitresses should be able to help you narrow down what kind of nerve tonic would be best. Talk to one of them, and then come back.
Okay.
Who do you think you are? First the lights go all strange, then these weird creatures show up, and worst of all, you're here picking fights with my best customers. Look at dear, brave, handsome Captain McQueen here. He could have been killed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
What about nerve tonics?
Nerve tonics? How can I think about nerve tonics when my sweet Captain McQueen is injured? Well, if you want to know about any sort of exotic beverage, go ask that drunken Scotsman. Lieutenant Commander Scott. He knows more about alcohol than anyone I've ever met. While you do that, I'm going to make my sweet prince all better.
Okay. Okay.
Did you get the quantum flux regulator?
What do you know about nerve tonics?
Nerve tonics? Ugh, you don't look like you need one of those. These wee beasties are troublesome, but they're not as bad as a ship full of angry Romulans. Now, I have been known to enjoy an occasional nip of Scotch whiskey. That's the only nerve tonic you'll ever need. Why do you need to know about them?
I'm going for a nerve tonic for Cassidy.
Oh, for Cassidy. Now that makes sense. She's a bonny lass, that Cassidy, and more than willing to spend a little time with a right Starfleet officer, if you know what I mean. But she hasn't got the stomach for fighting. Is she alright? I hate for anything to happen to her.
She's shaken up, but she'll be fine.
Glad to hear it. Sounds like she needs something to take a wee bit of the edge off. And that happens to be one of my specialties, along with transwarp transporter technology and warp field mechanics. Cassidy's been meeting me every evening in the bar for a spot of cheer, but I've never seen her order a nerve tonic. Perhaps if I told you what she likes, you'll be able to figure out the right mix. The bartender will help you.
Alright, we got a puzzle here. What does
I've
she
seen
like?
Cassidy order these drinks.
Alvarian brandy.
Cassidy didn't like the salty taste of the Albion brandy, but she really enjoyed the fact that it was garnished with a drop of honey that floated on the top of the drink. Bah, garnish is getting in the way of a fine beverage, if you ask me. Can you imagine putting a wee piece of pineapple in a glass of 20-year-old single malt? It's preposterous.
Okay, so she likes a drop of honey.
I've seen Cassidy order these
But
drinks.
she doesn't like salt wine. Blood wine.
The only time I saw Cassidy ordering blood wine was when she was feeling under the weather. Poor lass. She liked that it was served warm, but she hated those blasted heavy metal mugs the Klingons use. And the potency of it was a bit much for her to handle. A girl like Cassidy needs something with a little less kick.
So she likes a drop of honey and she likes it warm.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Davidian mead.
Soleil brought Cassidy a Denevian mead a few nights ago. Ugh, terribly sweet stuff, like drinking syrup. Cassidy didn't like the cloying sweetness, and the wee bird broke out into highs because she was allergic to the fruit garnish. I'm not ordering any of that stuff again.
Okay, nothing.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Fire wine.
Cassie and I got into a drinking contest with a Klingon one night, and we ended up drinking fire wine. It's not as good as scotch, mind you, but it's better than drinking warp core coolant. The next morning, after she picked herself up off the floor, Cassidy told me that the fire wine was so spicy that she was afraid it had eaten a hole through her stomach. I had to send her to see Bones for a checkup. Also, she said that drinking from those shallow bowls made her feel like someone's pet targ.
Okay, so she didn't like anything in that.
I've seen
drink.
Cassidy order these drinks.
A martini.
Martinis aren't my cup of tea, as it were, but Cassidy seems to like them. She appreciates that a martini should be served as cold as possible, but since she nurses her drinks, the cold tends to dissipate, and she doesn't get the full effect. She's quite fond of those fancy stem glasses, though.
Okay, so she likes stem glasses, she likes a drop of honey garnish. And she likes
I've
her
seen
drink
Cassidy order
to be
these
warm.
drinks. Cassidy really
Okay.
likes her Sumerian sunsets, mostly because of the sour taste. She
And
hates
she
that the drink
likes
is so
sour
weak,
taste.
and has been trying to convince the bartender to add garnish to it to make the happy feeling last longer. But he won't, because then it wouldn't be a Sumerian sunset. Me, I say a drink is a drink. If the lady wants a garnish, give her one.
Okay, so she likes the sour taste.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks. Cassidy really likes the little pick-me-up of a drop of Skagarian whiskey. But she doesn't like the wee shot glasses or the silly paper umbrellas. Who ever heard of putting a wee paper umbrella in a glass of whiskey? It's sacrilege. If I ever go to Skagara, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind.
A little pick-me-up, okay.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Alright, let me see. And we're going to talk to the bartender again. Okay,
What can I get you?
I need a drink.
I'll need some more details before I can make a drink for you. If you need help figuring out what combination of ingredients you want, you should talk to one of the waitresses. That's what they're here for, after all. So, do you want it to be hot or cold?
Let's do hot.
What kind of flavor profile are you looking for?
She likes sour.
How strong do you want this drink to be?
A little pick-me-up should do it.
How would you like this drink to be served?
She likes stemmed glasses.
And last but certainly not least, what kind of garnish would you
See, she likes the drop of honey.
This should be all the info I need. I'll put the drink on the bar when I'm done. I'll put the bill on your tab.
Thank you. And there's her drink right there. Pick up the glass. All right.
Do you have a
That
drink
was an
for
interesting.
me?
Try this.
Oh, I love warm drinks. They're so relaxing.
I'm glad you find the temperature pleasant.
Oh, there's a lovely sour note to this drink. I feel so refreshed.
I'm glad. I thought you might be right for you.
Oh, there's just enough oomph to this drink to make it really stick with ya.
You look like you use a little pick me up.
Oh, I love the style of this glass. It accentuates the flavor of the ingredients.
Aesthetics are important. The right glass makes the right drink even better.
Honey! No, not you. The drink. Oh, that little bit of sweetness is just perfect. It adds the most delightful note to each sip.
So you like a sweet and sour drink. I'm glad even the last drop drink is making you happy.
That is marvelous. Oh, I'm feeling much better now, thank you. Alrighty, what tool was it you needed? Oh, a quantum flux regulator Mark II. I have one of those right here. Please, take it as a thank you.
Sure thing. Man, I wish somebody would give me a power tool as a thank you. Okay.
The right tool for the right job. I'll start making the adjustments, but I don't know if I've got enough time. You can't change the laws of physics. The triolic energy levels keep rising, and sensors show the blasted comet is to blame. Modulating the shields is not going to be enough. Something needs to be done about that comet if we're going to live to see the morning.
Alright, the Divinians are able to harness its energy. We'll be able to get the most. Present, we are... Alright, let's get to the ship and take care of that comet. Okay, okay. This is as close as we can. This is as close as the comet's trajectory take will take its Drazona station, Captain. We need to destroy that comet while we still have time. The Klingon vessels have entered the system. The lead ship is hailing us, sir, putting it through on screen.
Ah, a ship from the House of Duras.
House
I am
Duras?
Captain Bavot, son of Warot, and leader of my house. My brother died due to Duras' treachery. I will avenge his death with the destruction of 100 Duras ships. Prepare to die!
Oh, come on. Captain, we can't afford to change the course of events any more than they have been altered already. We know that Captain Bavot survives this day. We'll need to attempt to disable his forces. He'll be calling for reinforcements. We need to destroy the comet and return to our time before we're overwhelmed. Okay.
Rear shields failing. Right shields failing.
Alright, let's take care of this comet. Okay. Oh boy. Ah!
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed. Left shield failing. Rear shield failing. Hull integrity low.
Ow! I was not paying attention to my health.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed. Target shield has failed.
Okay. Okay, let's take care of this guy right here. Completed Spectres. Return to the present. That did it, Captain. That's the remaining comet debris. It's too That did it, Captain. The remaining comet debris is too small to be a threat. Now we can just need to find a way home. One moment, sir. I'm detecting a temporal anomaly. It's forming inside the Swift.
If you are receiving this message, then you and your crew have completed your mission. Griffin's comet is destroyed, and the Davidians are no longer a threat to the Empire. I thank you for your service to Klingon intelligence, and because I will never leave one of my people behind, I have found a way to assist you in return. When you last docked at Ganalda Station, I had some modifications made to your vessel. One of those is the addition of a Borg temporal node salvaged from a cube in the Batron cluster. It's set to return you to our time. Congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you kindly. All right. Let's turn it in.
Kopla, Griffin's comet is a memory. I'm sure a Federation scientist will do some meaningless study into its disappearance in the 23rd century. But, like so many of the minutiae those explorers are so fascinated with, it will be of no consequence. What matters is that you acted to protect your empire. You did a warrior's duty. There is no greater reward than that. It would be best for the Empire to keep the details of what transpired here secret. Time travel is so troublesome. But while the lore singers will never tell the tale of your ship and the comet, know that those in power recognize and appreciate your achievements. Go with honor, my friend. I will call on you again in the future, should the need arise.
Okay. I think this is I've seen a lot of people say this is a really cool one. We're going to go ahead and click that.
Everything we do is for the Empire.
Alright. Now we got several accolades. I'm going to check those out. Operative. Defeat the Davidians in the neutral zone. Unblocks operative title. Out of the Comet, Spectres, complete all missions in the Spectre story arc. So that was our last one. We got one for dealing kinetic damage with our torpedoes. Neural Nimble, defeat 100 Davidians. Pharaoh of Phasers, deal 300,000 phaser damage with your captain. Unlock Stunning title with Stunning passive skill. I'll have to look into that. Everything old. Okay, this is. Okay, this is just older stuff. This is the one for completing the last one we did for this one. And that's pretty much all the stuff. Well, that's all for this one, folks. I will enjoy seeing you on the next episode when we start a new story arc. Thank you. All of you have a good day and a good life. Goodbye.